What's up, guys? If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And if you're a returner, I am so sorry I kept you waiting. Today, I'm going to be trying out this new wig glue from Kiss Colors. Because I don't know if y'all heard, but the girlies apparently are not using Evan anymore. Now, while we get into this install, I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the rundown of where I have been. Your girl went ghost on YouTube, but I have been very active on TikTok, trying to produce content while also managing my life. As of recently, I have been able to get a job as a registered behavioral technician, which is pretty much what I went to school for as a psychology student. Been in my position for about a year and I absolutely love my job. Now, on the flip side of that coin, I am working on becoming a professional model. If you want to see my work, I will of course tag it below in the description box. But with all that going on, I am still trying to make time to make content for you guys. So of course, if you have any suggestions or anything you want to see me try, be sure to leave them below in the comment section. And let's get back to the task at hand. Now, a few details I did not mention about this wig glue. I did apply 3 layers, and as you can see, I am not using a bald cap. This is going to be me testing the wig while I go to work, and I do a lot of ripping and running around behind kids, so this is going to be the ultimate sweat test. After letting the lace sit and cure for about 15-20 minutes, we're going to go ahead and take all of our ties off. And baby, let's go ahead and get into this lace reveal so we can see how the glue actually sets. Now, the packaging says it dries clear, but we're obviously going to put that to the test. Let's get a little close up. And in my opinion, it's actually looking pretty good. She passed the tug test after initial install, and I think this is where I might have messed up. I went in with this lace spray by the Frontal Queen, which is one of my absolute favorite melting sprays. But I kind of think the ingredients of the melting spray didn't quite mesh well with the ingredients of the lace glue. Because although it had everything looking nice and melted when I first did it, eventually, as you'll see later on in the video, I did get a little bit of lifting. Now that the lace spray is applied, we're going to go ahead and start to style the wig. And I'm using my 1 3/4 inch straightener from Wavy Talk. Also, this wig is from Charmonti Hair. They sent me this wig a few months ago in a solid natural brown color. But you know I had to spice it up a little bit. And I ended up doing a custom dye job of the animal print trend that was going around a few months ago. One thing I do recommend when it comes to laying your wigs is to use some kind of wrapping paper. Now, for some reason, when I went to the store, I picked up the individual strips instead of the long strips. So I just layered those around my hairline under the elastic band so that it doesn't get stuck on the band. And this is how we're looking with everything styled. I have not added any baby hairs yet, but I will say I'm pretty pleased with how the wig turned out. Now I'm just going to go ahead and straighten up my part. Go over that baby with a hot comb so that she is flat. And this is what the wig looks like up close, again, before I add any baby hairs. So far, so good, and I'm actually impressed with this glue. It dries down clear. It didn't leave anything feeling super sticky. But now we got to go ahead and get into the actual wear test. All right, so it is 2:24. I'm headed to work, late to work. This is what my wig is looking like right now. After I did the touch-ups and everything, I also added some baby hairs. This is the time. And I'll come back when I get off and show you guys what my wig is looking like. So I just got off work, just got in the car, all that good stuff. Did put this band on because I felt like it was moving, but I didn't have a chance to check it. So we're going to check it together and see if it's still on my head. I've been at work for about 4.5 hours. I did go outside briefly, but not for too long. So I didn't really sweat too much. But let's see if she's holding up. Like, for the most part, it's pretty good. I can do a little bit of light tugging on it. Okay, that was just a hair. Let's see what it looks like up close. So far, we're pretty good. I'm gonna check it again when I get home now that I got the band off, and we're gonna do another check-in. Alrighty guys, we are back home, and this is what the wig is looking like in my ring light. Also, comment below if you want to see a tour of my updated content space. But back to this wig. At its current state, I give this glue an overall 8 out of 10. Now let me show you the removal process. I'm starting off with an oil-based lace glue remover. Apply a few drops of that along the hairline and gently massage it until the wig starts to lift. This glue does come with its own remover, but today we're only testing out the glue. And so far so good. This glue is pretty easy to remove without the remover that it's sold with. Now I use 3 thin layers of glue, and as you can see, it's not even that much residue that's on my head. And this is pre-wash. And even without me using the ball cap method, I still didn't have that much residue on my wig either. Here's a close-up of my skin before washing, and here's a close-up of after washing. I did use a sulfate-free shampoo, and for the most part, it did go ahead and break all the glue up and get it off of my hair. The little small specks that are left can either be gently pulled off or brushed out with a soft bristle brush. Once I get all the extra gunk out, I'll go ahead and start to oil my scalp because, of course, my scalp needs some TLC. And if you guys want a full detailed tutorial of how I install wigs over my locks, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you can always get notifications on my video, and leave a like so I know you like this kind of content. And just in case you were wondering, I am using tea tree oil, which is known to help with dry and itchy scalp, preventing the buildup of chemicals and dead skin cells. Now I gotta get the back of my head a little extra TLC because I had an undercut and recently decided to grow it out and lock it. Once I've gotten oil all over my scalp, I'm gonna go ahead and do a gentle finger massage to make sure everything is penetrating into my scalp. Then I'm gonna follow that up by spraying my locks with some cool water. Now I do this to make sure that the lock itself is still moisturized. Being that I didn't wash all of my hair, I just washed my hairline. Afterwards, I'm gonna massage my scalp one more time to make sure the oil and water soak in. And this is pretty much what my locks are looking like. Now, in regards to my earlier speaking about the glue, I personally would give this glue an 8 out of 10 if it is used correctly with products that mesh well with the ingredient. There's no harsh residue on your hairline or the wig, and in my opinion, it has a pretty good staying power. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!